Angela, something that I totally love about you and about us is just how easy of a fit it is. I mean, we'll finish each other's sentences with just such ease.
Honestly, Tiffany, it's because we both live in the spirit. We both
Yes.
live with this absolute confidence that our intuition and our senses are going to bring exactly the right funnel of what's going to come through. And I believe that both of us are such empaths as well. And we don't play small. I mean,
We do not.
having a conversation with you is always like to the nines of what needs to be said and what needs to be heard and acknowledged. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with you that didn't arrive at such a deep place,
Yeah, we
honestly.
don't do fluffy. Like, yes, we love getting glammed up, from time to time, but we're not superficial. We both have such a profound spiritual connection. Like we get in the gap, in that nothingness. And so just being available to be an instrument for the divine. I think that's probably why it's so easy for us to just, weave into a conversation. Like I'll start a sentence and you have the next sentence. Like it's just a genuine tapestry of love and divinity.
It's
Friendship.
also like, yes, a beautiful friendship that we can sit in the present together. And oftentimes, you might be around people who are always thinking of what they're going to say next. But when you and I are speaking, we can actually hold space in the moment and listen to the other person in order to really be there and play off of what needs to be said after, not knowing what is going to be said. It's just a beautiful tapestry, like you said, being made in the moment. And there's no cognitive ego involved. It's sort of just a free playing, if you will.
Hmm. And our souls and our inner child is like, yay, we get to play together.
And that's honestly why we laugh so much and we giggle and we have fun. And I just want people to know that this is truly authenticity at heart. And yes, we want you and everybody to be beautiful and to be your best self, to be the most gorgeous self you ever thought you could be on the outside, but it's got to start on the inside. And we are here really doing the journey with you. I mean, it starts from inside of us. And as healers, we've been on this journey for a while now. And I really want to share this beautiful space with others, a space to feel safe, that they can let down their guard and actually feel unconditionally loved and heard and acknowledged. And that's the only time and place someone can truly heal. Don't you think so, Tiffany?
Yes. I've had clients weeping because it's the first time in their life that they have ever felt this safe. And it's the sacred container that you and I create for ourselves, for our clients, for our loved ones. This is just our natural way of being. And it's like rain for someone who's been in a drought, just to
Absolutely.
be have that love poured into them in a sacred way.
I wanted to say that I truly know everybody has amazing gifts and talents, and we're all born with them. And that I do know for a fact that you and I, Tiffany, were born to heal, and we were born to help and to have extensive gifts and talents uh, sort of honed to do the work that we do today to help people shift at such a deep and transformative level that truly frees their soul.
Hmm. I remember as a toddler seeing clairvoyantly, putting my hands on an owie and it would feel better, and then training with different healing masters from early teen years onward. I mean, this is my passion. I literally started getting paid for healing when I was 8. And I
That's
don't even
incredible.
view it as work. I just view it as love and service. And then God pays me well for it, you know? It's fun that way.
I love that. And I wish that we could all live in that joy. And truly, when we are on this healing path, and when you maybe want to take this healing path with Tiffany and I really feel like that joy comes through. You know, sort of the rewards of living a life on the path that is unique for you and that you are living out your purpose. It's
Mhm.
such a divine place to be.
And not only will there be that energetic hug and welcoming, but physically, Angela's wellness center is beautiful. Like, step into the queen's, beauty, literally and physically. It's gorgeous. So you are going to naturally, easily have that inner healing, outer beauty, and queenly confidence.
You said it, Tiffany. Truly, I mean, when we got together and realized that we had to do this for all the women out there,
Yeah.
we're truly speaking to each and every one of these beautiful women who may have played small. And it's not fair to keep doing that to yourself. It's time. It's time to start the healing process. And truly, we are here to help your soul feel free and to no longer be contained in the way that you have been because of your past baggage.
Hmm. God is beautiful. God is within us. Therefore, we are beautiful. And it is not a conflict to be spiritual and beautiful. It's actually an outward demonstration of divine beauty that we
And
just get to
respect.
emanate. Yeah.
We're respecting God because He created us. And sometimes I let people know, do you think that a rose is beautiful? Do you think that an animal of your choice that you love is beautiful? Well, if you think that, it's because God made it and it's allowed, it's given permission to be its true self.
Hmm.
And if we are allowed to get and give ourselves permission to be our true self, wouldn't we be just the most beautiful specimen in our own unique way?
Hmm. And another interesting thing is culturally, when we think of beauty and beauty pageants, think of superficial, not too smart ladies. But you are the reigning Mrs. Asia USA, and you are exquisitely beautiful, super spiritual, smart, stunning, loving, caring, compassionate. So, anybody who thinks that beauty queens can't be all that in a bag of chips, they don't know you yet.
I honestly believe everyone is a beauty queen. And
Mm,
I want each and every person to wear their invisible crown and to really step up and allow their light to shine. What if there were no holds? What if? I think we need to live that way every day. And you know what, Tiffany? There was a time that I was hiding. There was a time that I was being a victim of abuse, of trauma.
mhm,
And I struggled in the darkness. I didn't know if I would continue to live. And I'm reaching out to the hearts and souls out there that are struggling to give hope that I don't sit here today as Mrs. Asia USA for nothing. I strived for this title so that I could stand on this podium to say the things that I'm going to say, to inspire the people that I want to touch, because it's about changing lives. It's about empowering people to truly do their work and heal so they can be ultimately potentialized in this life.
mm. Well said, sister. Mm.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for being my friend and my soul sister and my healer side by side in this amazing journey and mission to serve others, to be here in the world together. It's amazing. Truly a blessing.
Ditto. Ditto. I mean, I am super selective with who I allow do healing on me, and especially hands-on healing. But your touch is so loving and gentle. And even when you put acupuncture needles in, it's so soft and gentle. Of all the acupuncturists I've ever had, you are the most gentle.
Thank you for sharing that. I have heard that many times. And I, as a sensitive soul myself, who is afraid of a painful needle, I have definitely honed that skill to do it as painlessly as possible. And I do work on, young kids and they're okay and they're okay. And you know what, Tiffany, thank you for the compliments. I have nothing but great things to say back when you have such a strong expertise on getting to the root of the issues every time you work with me and work on me. I know, I know that your heart centered beelining, with questions or what it is that I need to heal is is just made so clear. And I can't be more grateful for your expertise and your gifts and talents. And it's very it's just amazing to be able to do this with you. And I know that sharing the same room, sharing the same space on this retreat is going to be magical for the people that get to join us. And we are creating this VIP experience, not just because there's 10 plus treatments for everybody, but because the both of us in this room will raise the frequency so high that nobody will leave this place without healing. Nobody is going to leave without the shift and the transformations. It's going to be so impactful to their psyche and their emotional health and wealth and their physical body. I know that they will be talking about it for years to come.
And there's no one more than you that I would love to co-create this sacred, vulnerable space with. Because, you know, the work that we're doing with core wounds and trauma healing and stuff, it's tender,
Yes.
and it takes a special, soft, empathic person to who's intuitive like we both are to be able to know when to go a little deeper and when to pull back and when to, just take a deep breath and when to invite in a different way. Sometimes it's about just meeting people where they are and just listening. Are you ready for the next level of healing? How about now? Are you ready for this other level of healing? Because I see the light in you. I've got you. And then just continually helping them shed layer upon layer upon layer of old stuff. And I like to view it like an artichoke because when you peel off the layers of the artichoke, you get to the heart, to the
Oh, I
center.
love that. That's so sweet. Yes, that's such a great way of putting it. And I think that I will say, you and I, with the years behind us and experience, is really how we have gotten so skilled at being able to do this work. I think, and there are a lot of healers that are maybe at the beginning stages. We are not there, Tiffany. We've been
No.
doing this for so many
We've had
years.
past lives doing it. We have this life doing it. It's just who we are. It's
And
part of
I
our
think,
nature.
yes, and that's really the beauty of what we're bringing to the table is that quantum leap, that instantaneous healing, that shift of you wouldn't be able to get, I think, with unseasoned people. And I'm not saying they're not good. It's that I know where I was 15 years ago, and I wasn't here. And here I am. I feel so confident in what I do. And I know when we're together, it's going to be pretty, pretty strong. I just know we're gonna blow it out of the water, Tiffany.
Yes. And for our clients and students who've worked with us and had like one session or one workshop and felt exquisite healing and results from that, imagine what it's like to be with us for 3.5 days.
Ooh.
Come play with us. Sign up if you haven't already done so while there's still space at royalrebirthretreat.com.
You won't regret it.
Yeah. Your
Um,
heart says yes, your soul says yes. So just do it.
it's going to be a life changer. That's for sure.
Thank you for the love and trust. We'll see you there.